Hello, Soho Parish. It's Jacky here. I hope you're all well. I hope you've been enjoying the fantastic weather we've been having. I really appreciate it. And that takes me on to the theme for this week's assemblies. So our thought of the week is about appreciation. Let's see if we can find out a lot more about what this word means and how we can show it. Soho Parish, I think one of the best ways to know what appreciation means is to look it up and see what the definitions are. So I've got 3 here for us. First one is the recognition and enjoyment of the good qualities of someone or something. And the next one is a full understanding of a situation, so appreciating what has happened, understanding it. And the last one is an increase in monetary value. So that's something you could perhaps ask your adults about. Money appreciates, increases in value, and it can depreciate as well, i.e. decrease in value. Fantastic. I also thought another way to try and understand what appreciation could mean would be to look at synonyms of the word. That is, similar words in meaning to appreciation. So we've got lots in front of us. Gratefulness, politeness, thank you, acknowledgement. It's a feeling, gratitude comes up a lot. It's an emotion. Fantastic recognition, believe. And on top of this, they've also got them in different languages, haven't they, as well? I can spot 3 quite quickly, including the French. Merci. So hopefully this will give you a breadth of all the different words that you might use or people might use. And what they're talking about is showing appreciation. Remember what our definition was of it again? So, recognition and enjoyment of the good qualities of someone or something, or a full understanding of a situation. I found a great quote from Plato that helps to sort of understand what appreciation could mean. A great mind is a grateful mind. Have a think about that homophone. A great mind is a grateful mind. What do you think he's talking about? I'd like you to think, while you're looking at the slide, about who you've said thank you to for the last few days. Have you really realised and appreciated all they have done for you? What kind of things would you or should you be grateful for? I jotted a few down for myself. Later I'm going to see if you can add some more to this. I know I'm very, very appreciative of my family and friends. Do I appreciate the talent I have? Do I appreciate other people's talents? On Sunday, I went for a walk in Regent's Park. It was beautiful. I was very appreciative of it there. Food is something I love and appreciate, and I feel very grateful for. Something you may have learned this year? Maybe patience? Doesn't have to be something academic. I know that a lot of us have been very appreciative of the NHS and all the porters and ambulance drivers, teachers, clergy, police, shop workers, postmen, transport drivers. I think we've been even more appreciative recently. And have a look at this beautiful poster here. We see you, we appreciate you. This is from someone from the NHS. I was thinking about all the different ways that one showed appreciation and received appreciation. And remember that second definition, a full understanding of a situation? And I thought that one would be perhaps interest. If you show someone that you care, if you listen to people when they're telling you something they think is important, and you're showing interest, you are showing appreciation of that person and what they're saying. I know at Soho Parish, we appreciate that everyone is different, and these differences make us unique. One of our values, our individuality. I think if you've worked really hard at something, then it's good for you to appreciate yourself how well you've done, and perhaps even share your work so that other people can appreciate that. And I know lots of you have done that. And then you can receive praise or a compliment, which also shows appreciation, gratitude, thanks. It's an emotion that you feel that you want to share. I thought I'd very quickly share some slogans and images I've seen of appreciation that are known internationally. So thumbs up is a good one, isn't it? It's a really nice way to show that you're either happy or you like what someone's done. This one for jobs, a little thanks goes a long way. Being told you're appreciated is one of the simplest and most uplifting things you can hear. I really endorse that. I totally agree. And it's both for the giver and the receiver. You tell someone how much you appreciate them, they feel great when they hear that. Appreciation of art, dance, music, all of those things as well is really important and meaningful. What does the Bible say about appreciation? We're going to share 2 or 3 phrases from the Bible that have different examples of what it means to give thanks or to praise. So the first one we're looking at is from Ephesians. This was written by the Apostle Paul, and it's part of his instructional letter, which is packed with lots of practical advice and done and given in an encouraging tone. So he says, I do not cease to give thanks for you, remembering you in my prayers. So that's how he gives thanks and advises that that's what people should do. The next one we're going to look at is Psalm 136, which is one part of the book of 150 Hebrew poems in the Bible. Traditionally, it's believed that many of the poems are written by King David to God. This particular one says, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. It's full of praise, a psalm full of praise. Christians believe that they should appreciate and praise God and moreover his eternal enduring love. All right, so even when God's people waver, he is ready for them to come back to him. They believe he is the source of good, the sustainer of good, and the rewarder of good. And he deserves the constant gratitude of his people because his mercy endures forever. This is another psalm that we're going to look at, the beginning of Psalm 9. David is very determined here. He's determined to praise God and his mighty acts, particularly after the events for the Israelites. I will give thanks to you, Lord, with all my heart. I will tell of all your wonderful deeds. So apart from what they've been through presently, it can refer to all the magnificent things that God has done. And that's what Christians believe, including his mighty works in the creation and more. I saw some lovely artwork that had been done by some children where they either drew around their hands, then cut it out the paper, and on every finger and in their palm they wrote either acts of appreciation that they have done or acts of appreciation they have received. And then I saw some other children who'd done it on leaves. So if you were to go back and think about that list, as I said, that we looked at, so family, friends, police, the NHS, teachers even, the talent that you had, the food you love, the food you appreciate, lots of things. It would be fantastic if you could perhaps make a tree of appreciation. But to do this and put all the different acts either that you have done or that you have received. If you could send me pictures of that, I would be really highly appreciative of that, Soho Parish. I'd like you to reflect for a minute, Soho Parish, about 3 things. Have a think about who you have said thank you to these past few days. Have you realised and appreciated all that they have done for you? And what kind of things would you or should you be grateful for? Remember, a little thanks goes a long way. Right, I will start the prayer. Dear Lord, let us this week give thanks for all that we have and all that we experience in our lives. Let us make an effort at all times to show appreciation and say thank you to those who give so much effortlessly for us. Help us to be truly appreciative of the things we have and remember those who do not have as much. Amen. I'd like to say thank you, Soho Parish. Thank you for being so amazing as well, and hopefully you've listened carefully to this and will show other people appreciation. There are two small words that make a big difference, and they're right in front of you. Have a wonderful day and rest of the week. Take care, Soho Parish. Look after yourselves. Bye-bye.